Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Fatin Syafiqah binti Abdul Razak with matrix number B0619100093. This is my presentation for final year project 1. The title is Factors Influencing Consumer Behaviour in Online Purchases Among Generation Y. Globally, Internet has been playing a critical role in various aspects, and today, this generation does not know life without Internet. Thus, most of e-commerce transactions nowadays are done through the Internet, such as online shopping. The problem statement: first, decision-making has gotten increasingly sophisticated in recent years, and consumer place a high value on it. The growing quantity of variety of goods, retail shop and shopping mall have expanded the field of consumer options. Furthermore, today's products are increasingly complicated, reducing inter-brand distinctions and boosting similar items, making some buyers feel overwhelmed and unable to make decisions. Lastly, when economic environment has slowed, consumers are unable to prevent a decrease in overall spending and are forced to alter their shopping basket. The research objective that I conducted: first, to analyze the factors influencing consumers' online buying behavior. Second, to analyze the personal factors such as personality, lifestyle, and economic situation affect consumer behavior in online purchases. The scope of the study focused on factors influencing consumer behavior in online purchase. The target respondents were the Generation Y in Malaysia. The reliability and validity of the study depends entirely on answers of respondents. What is consumer behavior? According to Armstrong and Kotler, consumer behavior is behaviors shown by individuals or households while acquiring products or services for personal use. William L. Wilkie defined consumer behavior as the mental and emotional process that involves consumers selecting, purchasing, and using products or services to meet their needs, wants, and desires. What is lifestyle? Lifestyles is a wide term that refers to what people do, their motivations for their acts, and the impact their actions have on others. What is personality? The concept of brand personality is created by attributing human personality attribute to products and services. This is the theoretical framework for the research. Theoretical framework is frequently used to describe the general organizations of a research project. The framework is determining the link between independent and dependent variables. Research design consists of particular goals derived from research questions. It also specifies the data sources from which the researcher wants to obtain information, as well as the method by which the data will be collected and analyzed. A research method is a plan, process, or approach for obtaining data or evidence to be investigated in order to learn something new or get a better understanding of something. Researchers use quantitative research to collect data and describe the demographic segments characteristics in this study. Quantitative approach was taken. The purpose of quantitative research is to build and apply mathematical models, theories, and hypotheses regarding phenomena. Basic random sampling was used to choose the sample for this study. Respondents will be picked at random from the total number of Generation Y available to answer the questionnaires under simple random selection. For the data collection, the essential information and relevant data must be obtained in order for the researcher to meet the study's purpose. The researcher used primary and secondary data. For primary data, the information acquired directly from primary sources such as surveys by the researchers. Questionnaires will be the study's major data collection method. Questionnaires are a good approach to get data from big group of people. As a questionnaire, Google Form will be used in this study. Secondary data is material that has previously been compiled from primary sources and made available to researchers for use in their research. The researcher will conduct this study on Generation Y in Malaysia. The target respondent is Generation Y. This is because most of them make online purchases every day. In this research strategy, researcher conduct survey. The answers are categorized into standardized answer categories. A questionnaire is used by the researcher to collect the relevant information. The questionnaire allows researcher to get a big quantity of information in a short amount of time. Researcher distributed questionnaires online to receive more respondents to the study on consumer behavior. For the sampling technique, researcher decide to use simple random sampling, which is limited to those who are within Generation Y in Malaysia. The researcher using Craigie and Morgan sampling method table to determine sample size of population. The Generation Y population size of shopping online has been used 2020 and its value size is 384. It is subjected to collect 384 responses to achieve 100% responses rate. In research instrument, a questionnaire is a simple and quick approach to collect data from a large number of individuals in short amount of time. The researcher employed structured inquiry to perform the investigation in this study. The first portion, section A, will be asked for demographic information such as age, gender, education level, and current employment. Section B, which will focus more on the personal factor such as personality, lifestyle, and economic situation affect consumer behavior in online purchases. Section C asks about factors influencing consumer behavior in online purchase. The questionnaire will use a non-comparison type data, which is the Likert scale. The questionnaire will be closed-ended questions that limit respondents with a list of answer choices from which they must choose to answer the questions. For data analysis, researchers use statistical package for social science or known as SPSS. It is used to editing and analysis of software for all forms of data. Furthermore, SPSS is software that utilized for statistical analysis. Second, descriptive statistics. Descriptive statistics are used to summarize and characterize one or more variables for a collection of data. Continuous variables are frequently summarized and described using sample statistics such as mean and standard deviation. Descriptive statistics' primary goal is to summarize the samples and measures used in a specific study. Next, multiple regression analysis. It is used to examine the relationship between dependent variables and one independent variable and to develop linear relationship equation between these two variables. Multiple regression allow you to investigate how much of the variance in an individual variable can be explained by a whole or a set of factors. For the pilot test, researcher will test by distributing a questionnaire to a limited number of responders. This pilot test used by researcher to assess correctness and reliability of questionnaires before delivering them to actual respondents. In quantitative research, reliability refers to the consistency with which a technique measures a study. The reliability of a multiple question Likert scale survey is determined using crowbar alpha testing. This is the end of my presentation. Thank you.